welcome to Aruba. We just got off the ship at Aruba, and as I understand it, this cruise port opens up to the capital city of Oranjestad. I tried to pronounce that right, which is roughly just under 30,000 people, I hear. So again, today we have our own little itinerary that we're going to do, not an excursion through the cruise ship, and we're going to show you everything we get up to throughout the day. So stick with me and come wander with the Wardells.
Wandering, wandering, wandering Wardells. Wandering, wandering, wandering Wardells. So dream about your next vacation and I will be your guide. And share with friends and hit the like, then ring the bell, subscribe.
This is seconds from where you get off your ship, and shocker, more stores. The cruise terminal itself is not as nice as some of the other ones, but again, that's fine because we just generally walk right on through it. Yeah, Cinnabon and Quiznos in the background. Now, our intention is to start by doing a little walkabout in town. So we're going to continue following all the people and head right into the city. And then from there, we are going to take a taxi, which I understand is less than 15 minutes away from here, to a butterfly farm. That's right, I'm going to a butterfly farm. The good thing about the butterfly farm is it's actually in the same direction as our final stop, which is the beach known as Eagle Beach. And it is about 5 minutes closer to the cruise terminal than the butterfly farm, but in the exact same direction. So we'll keep you updated as we go through the day. There's our ship. And we're continuing to walk right along. We're almost through the entirety of the cruise terminal. And it looks like on the other side, I can already see there's a local market. And who knows what else, but we will check out more things. So again, a lot more shops right at the outside of the cruise terminal. And I don't think our walkabout, as we usually do a very short one, I think today will be no exception. We have places to go and chairs to sit in eventually, so we are actually on Main Street. Just gonna show you the signs here, just in case you're navigating it like we are. Just so you know, there's very clear signage. There's actually Surfside Beach is another 2 kilometers away. I've heard of that one, but I don't know much about it. And then here's the main street, which we are on currently. So very easy to navigate yourself with all the clear signage. So we just found out that this huge pink building is actually a plaza. So you can actually see there's little stores lined around the entire pink building that, again, we're not going to go into, but quite nice. The Royal Plaza. So we just got our taxi on our way to the butterfly farm, and the cost for the taxi is going to be $15 American. And from there, again, we're going to look around, and then we're heading to Eagle Beach. We've made it to the butterfly farm, and we're going going to go in and check it out and let you know how much it costs.
Woo!
I know. I have to say good reaction.
Yeah.
It's like I was bored there for a second. Hi there. We're at the Butterfly Farm still. We're with one of the owners, I assume.
Yep, my name's Tony. My wife and I built the place back in 1998.
Okay, and Tony's just going to kind of give a few tips and kind of walk us through the prices and what to expect. And I understand there's a guide and all that sort of thing. So I'll turn it over to Tony to kind of explain it all.
We are a functioning butterfly farm, and if you're hearing a little bit of an emphasis on the word farm, that's intentional. We breed butterflies here from basically every major landmass between the tropics of Cancer and Capricorn. So think North Africa, Central America, Southeast Asia, Indochina, and so on. Your admission includes a guided tour, and it also includes a return pass that can be used as many times as you like during your stay in Aruba. The tour is actually conducted by the tour guides are the people who breed the butterflies, so their science is extremely strong. They essentially know butterflies like a dairy farmer would know something about cows. In other words, intimately, and their science is good and all that. We are open 365 and a quarter days a year. You know, it's sort of like you have to milk the dairy cows. Well, we have to collect eggs, feed caterpillars. We're open every day. Use pass as much as you like. There is a little cafe over here. That's part of the farm too. Good wholesome snacks and drinks. It's licensed too, of course.
Sorry, the last thing, Tony, just I don't think we discussed the exact fee. How much is it per person?
Okay. Entry for adults is 19. There's a senior rate, which is 16. The children are 10. Children 3 years and younger are free. Students get a rate as well. So that's the way it works. Remember, the pass can be used as many times as you like. You just pay once, the rest of the time is free.
Well, that's great. Thank you so much, Tony.
Cool.
Pleasure meeting you, and we're going to go enjoy the tour.
Enjoy it. Have fun.
So we've just entered the Butterfly Farm, and we're on our way to find our guide. We had a few rules, which are reasonable rules, not to pick them up, basically. I think that was about it.
Just watch your step.
Just don't pick them up, and because it just rained, apparently, they may be more likely to be on the ground, so to watch where we're walking. Whoa. It's actually kind of trippy. I've never been... I feel like I'm part of Alice in Wonderland or something.
This will be the tour.
Thank you.
So just push right in, enjoy yourself, have fun.
All right.
An egg will take 3 to 5 days to hatch, and the egg is naturally going to be the caterpillar's first source of nutrients. He will eat the egg in case if the egg does fall from a plant, he will have something to eat, and then enough time to come back to his host. Because again, if not, he won't eat from it, and he will starve.
So it's all netted in just above. They're everywhere.
You will get a very bad day of diarrhea.
Actually, I think I got one on the left here, do I?
Yeah, you do.
That's great. I didn't want to be in the show, but how do I get rid of this thing now?
Just leave it.
Moves here in the back. It's moving on its own.
Okay, the tour was great, but it is warm in here. Actually, it's very humid today, and we're trying to get to the beach as well. So we're just going to actually walk around now on our own through the rest of the farm and just see what we can see.
Oh, those blue ones. I wish I could get a video of those.
This is running away.
Oh, look at right here. There's a whole table of them. So these ones apparently like to eat fruit. And then they get drunk and then they get lazy apparently. They won't move.
Shell's trying to blend into the plant world and get one to land on her.
I'm not really sure why. I just
All right, so we are heading out of the butterfly farm. This place is so cool. I was only able to get like one really good picture of these blue ones. The colors are amazing. John did have one that landed on his head, so that was really cool. Just gorgeous. Like everywhere you look, I feel like I can't even focus. It's just really cool. So highly recommend.
Okay, we just left the butterfly farm. Michelle's impressions, she loved it. I thought it was actually great too, especially since the price was right. I think you realistically, depending on how into it you are, 45 minutes to an hour, I think is plenty of time. That's just my opinion, but still well worth it. And now the beach apparently is even closer than what I thought. I thought it was about 5 minutes plus driving distance from here. And the taxi driver looked at me like I had 4 heads when I suggested about getting a taxi from here to head back to Eagle Beach. So we saw it, she pointed it out on the way here. You pass right by it, and I'm gonna guess 5 minutes to 10-minute walk, which doesn't seem like a lot right now, but oh, it's gonna be rough. Anyway, so we're gonna walk it actually. So we're just walking from here and we're heading right to Eagle Beach, just down the road. And they have actually right outside here, just for those of you, if you ever do wanna do this, they do have a walking trail on the other side of the road here, and it extends all the way to Eagle Beach. In fact, it even gets wider as you go along. So you don't have to contend with safety issues, walking, etc., etc. So here we go in the heat. Just a bit down on our way to Eagle Beach from the butterfly spot. We just noticed also, for those of you that like even more exercise, there are bikes that you can use here. Don't know what the fees are, but they definitely have that bike share, ride share program built into Aruba. So pretty modern. And I'm also seeing scooters everywhere as well. It's the same type of thing. My problem is that the bike, no thanks, because that's exercise, and the scooter, well, I'll just kill myself on that, so I have to walk. So we're continuing our walk. Just to my right, there's actually a little secluded beach that you can actually see through the trees, just more to the right. And it's actually really nice in there, but we need a washroom because we didn't wear our bathing suits today. But again, as I said before, the walking trail has just got nicer the longer we walk. Now apparently we're on the bike side of it, which I just noticed now. So I think we're supposed to be on the red side for the walkers. So we're heading over there now. But yeah, it's a really, really, really wide walking trail for sure. Hotels and condos everywhere. We have made it to the edge of Eagle Beach. It looks nice so far, but we're gonna check it out obviously a lot closer than that. The walk turned out to be, I think, probably closer to 15 minutes, not at a crazy pace, which was fine. I was kind of kidding about the walking thing. It was actually kind of nice to move a little bit. The only drag is that it's starting to sprinkle a little bit, and they were calling for rain a little bit today. So we all know tropical rain showers can be daunting very quickly. So we're gonna try to find somewhere to have shelter just in case it gets worse, and we'll chat in a second. So rain averted for now. It's still a little bit overcast, but you can feel the sun coming through. Not really sure. This sand on this beach is powdery as all hell. Super nice sand. I'm serious. It squishes. You can't even hardly stand upright. And look at how far down the beach goes. So I don't know the exact size of this beach, but I'm telling you, once again, just another beautiful beach. But again, this is the most popular one in Aruba for sure. And it's huge. Time to go get wet in the water. It's a lot wavier here too, so I don't know if that's a good or bad thing. We'll see if I can remain standing. So, also, very, very sandy bottom in the ocean, not a rock in sight. Super nice. Another fantastic day off the ship. We did go for a walk down the beach as well. The thing is, I don't have the greatest knee. No one really cares about that, I'm sure. But just so people are aware, the sand is so soft, like I'm not kidding you. I felt like I was gonna blow out an ankle with all the extra calories and weight I've gained on this trip too. Anyway, we are about ready to head back. We're gonna take a cab ride back, which will for sure be a little bit less than coming here, considering it was 15 to go past here. So we already know we'll be in that range, and we are done with Aruba and on to our next destination. Keep on wandering.